This is Japan, guys. It's a whole other part of Japan, and you know what? This is only, I don't know what, maybe a couple hours from Tokyo Station to get to this spot. Oh my gosh. I'm just adjusting my GoPro so that I can film some of this, and I'm also bringing my new Instago S, which I'll see which one works better. This would be good. Here we go. We are riding the Shimanami Kaido cycling road. We're going to try the whole 70K. We did rent a sort of e-assist bikes instead of regular bikes because we're with 3 people, and the heat, it's supposed to be about 35 degrees today in this area, and we'd rather just see the area. Maybe another time we'll do it with, you know, for the more, you know, we're gonna not worry about, you know, we're gonna be humble here, and just these e-bikes are gonna help us get to see the area and get to the destination where we end up taking a bus back. And so it's should be about 70K, and we're super excited to share this journey with you. It's it's what led us to this town, Onamichi, where we saw a video of somebody doing this ride, and it just looked absolutely beautiful. And we chose to do it on a day that we hope is actually not sunny, to give us a bit of reprieve from the heat. So fingers crossed. I hope we make it. We are just starting out, and it should be a good ride. I don't have the e-assist on right now, but I might later. So the first part here starting out is just a it's just the streets, sort of when there's no trail at the very beginning. We just have to kind of navigate to the bridges. So that's we're going to be going to our second island soon. It's very quiet. This is completely off season to do this cycle. Most people are here in March, February, maybe the fall, when the weather is a little bit better. But, so far, it seems pretty good. Well, we're just about to go up this really, really massive bridge. And I'm gonna have to put the e-assist on, I think. I'm okay with that. Although I thought that's what we were going, but now I seem to be going past it. I don't know what's going on. I'm just following my crew. Beautiful scenery, the coast. I think think I'm gonna go on the sidewalk here. Finally on a dedicated bike lane here, and it's a bit of a hill, so this is where the e-assist comes in handy. And you still are pedaling, but you're certainly being a little bit more careful with your energy in this heat. We wanted to go the full route, and we're with a group. We don't all have the same sort of physical, I guess you could say, endurance. So this was a really good compromise. This is a really nice trail, actually. Wow. Very impressed. Okay, we're on the very first bridge. And then we're going to go down a big hill. I can't really show a view because we're actually on the, it's a two-layer bridge, and we're on the bottom layer, and it's just covered in sort of fencing. It's not really able to even catch a photo from where we are, unfortunately. Maybe a kilometer on this third island now, and I don't know the name of it as usual. And again, we're riding on the road, so there is a lot of road riding in this journey. It's well marked for the cyclists as well, but it is not any kind of dedicated cycle lane. We're looking for a place to stop. Well, we're at about 15 kilometers. We've already stopped for the bathroom. We've stopped at a Lawson, which is around that spot, and we're already all grumpy and getting tired, so I have a feeling it's going to be, I think it's because the sun came out, but just now as I'm speaking, the sun went away. As soon as that sun comes out, the misery starts. It's funny, isn't it, how that works, the heat. I do have my assist on right now, which is a bit nice. Definitely don't want to, I really just wasn't into this to overexert because of this type of trip we're having. We've already been to, oh gosh, we've been to thousands of kilometers across Japan, and this was a kind of a last minute decision, this place. after we saw this great video and wanted to try this bike ride. It's a pretty famous bike ride. You should look it up. This is the kind of the incline before you that they have for these bikes to get up the bridge. It's pretty sweet. Oh, it's all in the shade. It's sort of like a nice reprieve, to be honest. It's pretty good climb, but not too steep. Oh, this is fun. We're going over, oh gosh, second big bridge. But I think this might be our third. Is this our third island? Third island. Scenery. Shima Bridge, and it's a really nice place to take a photograph. It's exit number 6. Now we get to go down again, and it should be the fun part. But it's down. We have stopped at a Lawson station. I think we're about maybe 25k in, maybe. Haven't looked in a while. But we're about 10 kilometers from our next bridge. I'll give more details when I know, but I don't have my phone is dead currently. Definitely a beautiful ride. Along the route, we're seeing a lot of little homestays and hostels and guest houses and tons of vending machines, lots of stop. There's been a few washrooms, so I really think you don't have to pack so much or worry about it. The only sort of thing we didn't realize that the vending machines only take 1,000 yen bills and change, which we didn't have. So we almost ran out of water, which is why we are stopping at a Lawson's again. There's things everywhere, so just good to know that. I gotta tell you, this thing I have, if you've been watching any of the videos, you see I'm wearing it. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to stop wearing it when I get back to my real work life and I'm not here in Japan. It has this bar across that cools, like it gets like refrigerator cold, like freezer cold all across my neck. It's the best, I don't know, like 60 bucks I ever spent, honest to God. Okay, we are in a place, we're actually very close, about 3 kilometers from the halfway point at Turumi Bridge. But you can see right now this is just actually such a beautiful coast here area that we're on. It's a hot day. The sun has decided to appear. We were hoping it would stay hidden. Nope. Oh man, it's a really gorgeous view out here. Those are really long hills just to get up these bridges. In the sun. Apparently we are in Lemon Valley. All these right here are lemon trees. Cool. Here's the bridge. This is Japan, guys. It's a whole other part of Japan, and you know what? This is only, I don't know what, maybe a couple hours from Tokyo Station to get to this spot, into these little towns and villages, all these islands. Oh, there's a guy running up here. That's pretty sweet to do on this bridge, but hot. Good job. Good job. Satara Bridge, and now the fun part, we get to go down. It's funny funny when you travel, you think of people, you know, who would, oh, I know someone who would love like this. And I know that not everybody even watches these videos, but I do think of Steve. He's on my Strava, kind of a cousin-ish, hard to explain, split families and such, but he would, Steve, this is for you, this trail. You would love this. I also think of G and Mark, who I hope you, when you come to Japan, you put this on your itinerary. Please do. You would absolutely love this route, this bike ride, everything, the villages here, the towns, but this bike ride. And you don't have to get the e-bike, e-assist bikes like we did. Just come in March or August, not August, March or October maybe, when it's not 35 degrees out. We're just getting to the bottom of this hill, of this bridge. There's some coffee shops and washrooms and kind of a little bike rest area. I think we might stop, but I'm not sure. We are possibly going to find somewhere for lunch now that we've hit the little past halfway point. Riding for quite some time now, but we're in a pretty remote location since the last bridge. I love this little town though. Oh, beautiful. Oh, the tomato. It was. Oh, very good. Arigato. Yep. Uri. Yep. Is it from your garden? Well, we didn't really want to go this far off the beaten.
Oh my God, that's so original.
Brad just said that and I turned the video on, but we really didn't want to go truly this far off the beaten path, which was probably a couple of kilometers on such a long ride, but oh, are we ever glad we did. It's this organic farm. This couple makes their own or grows their own veggies, and they completely accommodated vegetarian, vegan. Nate had fish. We had this just amazing meal of vegetables in such an incredible little atmosphere. This is the front of their place, but the back of their place has their garden where, yeah, there's grapes right there. I like our grapes. Red ones. But it's worth it. Getting off the beaten path if you can, and that's what we did. And we hope this gives us enough energy to continue on our journey to Imabara, which is about 30-ish more kilometers to go, and I think we can do it. So good, thank you so much. Wow, we just had, oh, ow, that was hot. We just had, I think, the best meal we've had so far in Japan. At this little stop with this husband and wife who made us fresh veggies and tempura veggies and grilled veggies from their garden. And, you know, we probably could have had a meal at one of the little rest areas, and we wouldn't have seen this little town that's very quiet, and we wouldn't have gotten the service and the hospitality. So, good job. Okay, just as an update, we're at the 32-kilometer mark. Itoshima Bridge, 32 kilometers till we get there. And we are on an official bike lane now, which is really nice. I think I'm going up the right way. Oh, very weird. Okay, we're in Hakata. Yeah, when we were in Hakata Bridge, here we come. Right now, we just, I don't know if you can see it kind of behind me, but across the most beautiful bridge. We're in Ishima. These hills are so much. That view. Beautiful. Oh. This like downhill shade nature ride is like life-giving. Well, where we are right now reminds me a lot of Vancouver Marathon, this is what it felt like. You're just right along the edge. I did a video of that. It was probably one of my most favorite marathons to run. But it was a lot like this. It's just a seawall. Look at this scenery here. Incredible. It makes this heat a little less unbearable. We just stopped for a cold drink. Paid way too much for it, but I swear we were willing to pay for, like, I would have paid $100 just to get at this heat, and doused ourselves with more sunscreen and clothing. It's just, it's about 37, I think I read, degrees out here. So I don't even know how this camera is working, to be honest with you. Most people are totally covered head to toe in clothing. Going around, you can see. I just hope my battery doesn't run out on my camera, because this is...
You want to know Japanese? You can say "gambate." That means like do your best or something.
Gambate?
Yeah.
Like that's like cheering them on?
Exactly.
Like, good job, gambate.
Yeah.
Alright, gambate, Nate.
Yes.
Look at where you are. This is amazing. We feel like...
I know, seriously, it's quite the end.
Look at this.
Also, it's very fun.
But look how high we are. Gambate. Hi, everyone. Well, we're about to come down this amazing bridge. Well, we have about 3 kilometers left. And my skin feels like it's burning off, and my legs, quads are on fire, my knees hurt, and I'm feeling my age, and I'm still so proud of myself and my family, and feeling emotional just like I do sometimes when we do a marathon, and I get to that end and I think, I can't believe we did this. I'm so proud of Nate, my son. And I think this is probably the biggest thing he's ever done in his life. I wish Jack was with us too. We did it. We did it. I can't believe it.